Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm super excited because tonight it is Sunday, January 1st. Y'all, Happy New Year. Oh my God. How was everybody's New Year's Eve? Because mine was kind of crazy. I went to the bar, went to the restaurant with my family, and then at the very last minute, why did I decide to throw a freaking party? It was supposed to be like a kickback, you know, a little 5-person kickback get together situation, and it turned out it wasn't like, well, it was a party. It was a party. It was a kickback. You know what I mean? But yeah, we had the drinks flowing. I was on my tequila kick. I've been on a tequila journey, even though I've kind of slipped and went back to whiskey. But, you know, had a nice little margarita, had some tequila shots, had some champagne, had my New Year's kiss. Oh my God. Y'all know I'm lying, right? I ain't had no damn New Year's kiss. Do people still do that? Do y'all kiss at midnight? I did last year. But tell me why the man that I kissed on midnight coming into 2022, tell me why we broke up like on January 2nd, bitch. Okay, it was a whole hot mess. So that year just did not start off right. But Happy New Year's to everyone out there. This year, I want to continue to just grind and hustle here on the YouTube streets. And I appreciate all of you guys for being here tonight. If you're in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know how your holiday was. I'm going to read a couple of these chats, and then we're going to get into some things. Shout out to all 75 of you guys. Happy New Year. All right. Okay, let me see if I can put some up on the screen, child. Okay, y'all know I really don't be going live. Okay, here it goes. We have, why y'all, Kiki's with Kiki. Kiki, what you doing? Why can't you get up here? Kiki, why? Listen, sis, we got some things to talk about, and I would love for you to come hop on, child. Did anyone hide under the table during? So yeah, Kiara was telling me that it's like a New Year's Eve thing where at midnight you're supposed to hide under a table, and I've never heard of that. The only time you're supposed to hide under a table, I told her, is like during a hurricane or something like that, right? An earthquake. Don't they do that out there in California? They be hiding under the tables and things like that. I was like, I never heard of that. Anyways, welcome. Happy New Year's. Y'all heard Phaedra may be going to Married to Medicine. Yes, I did a whole video on that. Y'all gotta go ahead and check out the archives. What's going on, James? How are you? Happy New Year. Let's see, Mary. Let's see, who else we got? John G. What's going on? Somebody said, am I going to talk about, Aaron, will you discuss RHOP, Juan Dixon? He knew his assistant coach took advantage of that boy and wasn't cool. I feel like we've already talked about that, and that's been kind of like resurfacing on the blogs, I believe. And I'm just kind of like, do we have any new information? Because the information that I was privy to was that Juan Dixon was aware that the assistant coach had been having this inappropriate relationship with one of the players / students. Okay. That's what I knew to be the case. And allegedly he did not go to the higher ups, or he didn't report it, or he didn't really do anything to try to stop the situation. Now, maybe he did, and maybe the deans or the president of the department, the president of athletics, basically tried to thwart any action against the assistant coach. And they really wanted to threaten the boy, with losing his scholarship and his place on the team and stuff like that. So I don't know. That was the last I heard of that situation. I probably feel like that's one of the reasons why Robin and Juan don't really want to get married, along with the fact that, I really don't think that those two want to get married anyways. I just kind of feel like it's a roommate situation where it's cheaper just to have the family under one roof. You know what I mean? But this is probably one of the very few episodes this season where Robin Dixon has not gotten on my nerves, okay? I am so happy Robin Dixon did not get on my nerves this episode. All right, so before we get into some things, let me go ahead and put up my picture of Miss Messy Deborah. Deborah, sis, you irritated the hell out of me this season, or this episode, excuse me. And I'm really flabbergasted at the situation, how you can fix your lips to just get up on national television and lie. Like, just lie your ass off. And then Ashley's in the confessionals talking about I believe my friends, the Fox Force 5, or whatever the hell they're called, the Pretty Young Things. Okay, aren't y'all like, never mind, I don't want to be ageist, but I feel like at the age of 35, how old is Ashley? What is she, 32, something like that? 31? I don't know. Let me not be ageist. But at a certain point in time, you need to stop playing that card, okay? They want to call themselves the Pretty Young Things, but like Mia said, the Sesame Street character is competing with 8s, and she's at a 4.5. Okay, Mia's words, not mine. So I don't know how pretty the Pretty Young Things are. But listen, I'm just repeating what the girls say. I'm not body shaming. I'm not talking about a woman's looks. All I can do is just repeat what I didn't heard. So yes, we're going to get into some things when it comes to tonight's episode of RHOA, but let's go ahead and talk about our sponsor for today's video. Shout out to Nova Men and Fashion Nova. I forgot to put my Nova Men logo in here. Hold on, let me see if I can find a Nova Men logo real quick. Because I have it on my computer somewhere, but I would have to like dig and search. But yes, today's outfit is sponsored by Nova Men and Fashion Nova. And I'm super excited because y'all know they be getting me right and tight all fall and spring long. I'm super excited about the situation. Here we go. Coming through clutch with the Nova Men. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm slow. Okay, there we go. Now, y'all, today's outfit's really basic. Okay, I've been chilling in the house all day with the exception of me going out to brunch earlier today. Okay, so while I'm chilling in the house, on this nice little Sunday evening and whatnot, I just paired my Nova Men Western denim shirt with a nice little wife beater, right? But earlier today, I went to brunch, like I said, and I wore this. And you can't tell me I wasn't looking cute at brunch. You cannot tell me that I wasn't looking cute at brunch, okay? I was walking the streets. I found this cute-ass house where this white man had came out with his dog, and he was looking like, what is these people doing outside my house, child? Okay. I was like, sorry, gotta go ahead and take me a picture for Nova Men and Fashion Nova, child. But you can't tell me I ain't look cute, okay? We have this nice, silky, cute-ass white not t-shirt, but button down, short sleeve button down. And yes, I can wear button downs in December because y'all, it went from 9 degrees to freaking 60 degrees in Atlanta, okay? In the time span of just about a week. All right. On Christmas, we had bursting pipes. And then on New Year's, baby, it was like summer day. All right. And then I paired it with these cute ass brown trousers. I love the trousers over there at Nova Men and Fashion Nova because they go all the way down to the ground on this little TV show. Y'all know I'm tall. I'm 6'2", so I need pants that go past my ankles. I don't want to look like Daystar on his last day of court, where his father was talking about Jay-Z is a bitch and that and the mama, was it the mama or the sister, was co-signing the whole situation. A hot ass mess. Okay, Daystar got taken. Whatchamacallit, he got they took his ass to prison while he was wearing them high waters. Okay, flooded. We don't want to be flooded. It's just some things you just don't wear during December. Like if you want to wear a cropped pant, that's for like March, April, May. We're still in December. Your pants need to go down to your ankles. You don't need to be wearing capris. All right. So thank you so much to Nova Men and Fashion Nova. If you want to shop the look, go ahead and click the links down below. Of course, Fashion Nova, they have women's clothes as well. So go ahead and check that out. They're always having sales. They're always having discounts. So, you know, they be having me looking good, honey, with a T, G-O-O-D-T. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it, Mary. Love you, sis. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. This episode had me heated. You got me. This episode had me heated because I'm like, Deborah really gonna take her Sesame Street character ass, in the words of Candace Dillard Bassett, those aren't my words, those are hers, and get up on the television screen and lie and lie. And then Ashley got the nerve to be like, oh, the pretty young things, we don't lie. We tell the truth. Ashley, you just lied right there talking about we don't lie. That was a lie. The lie detector said that you was lying. Okay? A deceitful answer. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I can send a link to my good sis. But yes, I couldn't believe Deborah did all that. I could not believe that. Hold on, y'all. You got me heated. It's so hard for me to multitask. Thank you. Somebody said I was cute. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I can't multitask. So let me go ahead and send this link, and then we're going to be about our merry way. Let's see. You got me. Share link with Kiki the Cupcake Girl. All right. Okay, so basically this episode starts off with Jacqueline in this whole sister-wife situation where Jacqueline comes to Gordon and Mia's home. And honestly, I'm like over this storyline, you know, did Jacqueline sleep with Gordon? Did Jacqueline sleep with Mia? Why are they showering, you know, taking showers together? I'm just like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Like, oh my God, like they're dragging this out. And honestly, none of it is real tea. Okay. We want to know what the real tea is between Mia and Peter, which we kind of did get a little bit of that tea. Okay. But I feel like what was a better storyline than Jacqueline possibly being Gordon and Mia's sister wife is somebody, Messy Jizzy or Robin or somebody should have went back and carried that bone that Jacqueline told somebody that if she was to meet Mia today, she would not be friends with her. Didn't Jacqueline say that? Now, am I tripping or did I repeat that right? Didn't Jacqueline tell somebody that if she met Mia today, then she wouldn't be friends with her? And this is supposedly your best friend. And I just kind of feel like there's such thing as being too honest. Okay, if you really feel that way and this is supposed to be your best friend, like, no, I would never say that about my best friend. Even if I did feel that way, like, no, I'm not saying that. So I think it would have been a better storyline if someone would have carried that bone back to Mia and then, you know, that would have been a situation. And maybe that's what's going to happen in next week's episode because we are about to witness the falling out of the sister wives. That is Mia and Miss Jacqueline, right? But yeah, so we're getting this Jacqueline sister wife situation. Jackie was touching up on G, and I do have a screenshot of this. It was a very, very cozy conversation, and I was kind of shook at the situation. Okay, because baby, when I saw this, y'all, that is Jacqueline's hand caressing on G. G, why is you holding that wine glass like that? You look very weird. Y'all, what the hell is going on? Juicy. And y'all know I'm messy. Okay, so I definitely picked up on that. I was like, what is going on? Why is she caressing this man like they say they're not sleeping together, but child. And then what is Gordon doing and what is he giving to where all of these women just want to sleep with him and peck on his pecker, his Peter? What is Gordon doing? Because it ain't the face. Okay, how Beyonce say, it must be the cash because it ain't his face. It must be the cash because it ain't his face, because I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Okay, anyways. Is Gordon paying these women? Because later on in the episode, Mia basically revealed that Peter's, I think, current girlfriend at this time, I don't know who Peter's dating. I don't really get into Peter's life. I really don't care. Okay? If it don't have anything to do with Mia, Wendy, or Cynthia, I don't really care what Peter does in his personal life. But apparently Peter has this girlfriend, and the girlfriend was a sister wife to Jacqueline. She was like they trick or like they side piece or something to that effect, right? And the night before Mia and Gordon's wedding, the side piece, which is Peter's now girlfriend, ended up having foreplay relations with Gordon at the bachelor party. So I guess she was pecking on his Peter. Is oral sex a part of foreplay? Now, when I think of foreplay, I think of maybe massaging, kissing, you know what I mean? Oral. You stick, you being grown. You being grown before you being grown. Maybe he eats her out, things like that. This is an after show. This is HOA After Dark. Okay, House of Aaron After Dark. If you got kids in the room, it's time to go to bed. Sorry. Don't y'all got school in the morning? When school start? Y'all got another week off? Oh no, school don't start till the week after next, right? Anyways, so apparently Peter's girlfriend was, pecking on his Peter, Gordon's Peter. And I was just like, oh my God, like they really be living the throuple lifestyle. Like they are really into the cuckolds. And you know what? I think it's kind of hot. It's cool. I'm glad that they're open about it. Big ups to Mia for being open and honest about her situation regarding her sex life, because I feel like a lot of the housewives would not have admitted to this, with the exception of maybe like Noella, who gave her man a stack of pussies for his birthday. But child, I was too through at the situation, honey. Let me see. Do I want to add you to? Hey sis,
Hi,
what's going
hey.
on?
Oh, nothing much. Just sitting here drinking my water, child.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get you. I'm trying to see if I can switch this. Hold on. Let's see.
Okay.
Crop split screen. There we go. I like that better. Kiki, this hair.
Oh my gosh.
You look cute, sis.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
All right. So, yeah. How do we feel about Peter? The situation with Peter and Gordon and the Mia and the ex girlfriend and.
I'm honestly not shocked. This sounds up their alley, all four of them. Well, I don't know the girlfriend. Was she famous? Do we know her?
The girlfriend. I don't know who the girlfriend is. Does anyone in the chat know who the girlfriend is? We don't know who the girlfriend is, but.
Well, allegedly she can sing. She sang in their wedding. So
Oh yeah, she did. Mia did say that Peter's now girlfriend is a singer. Yeah.
honestly, I'm not shocked. Like I said, this sounds about right for them.
Would you?
Didn't Mia meet Gordon while he was still married? So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. This just I'm not surprised. Like this sounds like something they would do.
You wouldn't have a woman who slept with your man singing at your wedding?
I mean, that's not something I would do, but they roll a little bit differently, obviously.
Mm. Yeah. Hell to the no. Hell to the nah. If you slept with my man, if you see my man naked, I'm gonna need you to exit stage left.
Well,
Okay?
she said they just kind of played around. She said it went.
Child, that means he pecked on his Peter. They didn't have penetrative sex. I interpret that as they didn't have penetrative sex, but she sucked Gordon dick.
Okay, so Peter was not involved.
Allegedly.
I don't know. Okay, so Mia wasn't involved because the way they made it sound
No.
like it was just the
Well,
girlfriend,
that particular night, Mia wasn't involved.
but she was involved on
But I
other.
think she was involved the other times, yeah, because she was like their
Okay.
trick or something like that.
Hmm.
So you think Gordon is paying like I kind of like made a reference to it must be the cash because it ain't his face. Do you think Gordon like they have to if Jacqueline got a car or if she got help paying that down payment?
She's doing something for the cars.
Oh, you think Jacqueline is having?
Listen, she's doing something. I don't know. I feel like the energy that they give, she's doing something.
Now, did you see this picture though? Did you notice this? Damn, I lost it. But I put up a picture of them touching. Did you notice them touching?
Gordon and Jacqueline.
Yes.
She
This.
That's a little too close for me. That's a little
Mm.
too close for me. Something is happening, and Mia knows. They paid for her car. They helped her
They
out.
helped her with the down payment.
They some good friends. They real close. She
Mm.
close to both of them.
Wait. Do the hand movement again. She did what?
She close to both of them.
They real close.
They real close.
Okay. All
She
right.
close to both of them.
Both of them. Okay, so then we get this situation. Okay, so Gordon helps pay for her Porsche, the down payment on the Porsche, whatever. Okay, then we get this little clip where Karen is planning the improv show. I was kind of confused at that. Like, I love Karen. She's my favorite housewife on the show, but she is coming across as a copycat at this point. Like, why is
Yeah.
it that
What
when
was the
Wendy
point of
does a
that?
candle, you do a candle? When they do a live show, you do a live show? And then what is even the purpose?
That's why I was like, what was the point of that whole thing? I mean, I stand Jasmine Masters, but what was the point of that whole night? Like,
No
what
clue.
was the
And then she
reason?
was like, it's about love. And I'm like, you could have did a virtual women's empowerment thing on Instagram Live and we could have called it a day.
She said it was about love and celebrating, but what are we celebrating?
Pride, I guess, child.
Also,
DC Pride.
it was a pride event.
I have no clue. She just mentioned Pride. The drag queens were there. The gays were out. Her gay assistant helped plan it. So
I love Ladom. I'm Team Ladom, period. Team Karen, Team Ray, all them. But her parties give me like Sheree vibes. You know how Sheree just did a party just to do a party? Like
right.
Sheree always had an event. And that's what Karen does, like the spring fling and all of it's like, what's you're just doing these things. Like I think
Hmm.
is she bored?
Maybe she
Like
bored, or maybe this is a get rich quick scheme. Maybe she need a coin.
I thought she was one of the richest ones on the show.
She probably is one of the richest ones, but they had the tax issues, and Ray can't really be working like that no more. So listen.
Um,
Anyways, okay, so then we get this scene with the pretty young things with Messy, Debbie, and Ashley and their girlfriends, and Jizzy joins them and whatnot. And Jizzy is the perfect person to be an honorary member of the Pretty Young Things because the Pretty Young Things, they are messy and they're liars. So Giselle fits right in. Debbie lied about Chris staring at her at the spring fling party. Debbie also lied about Chris BASSETT approaching her and introducing himself. Debbie also lied and said that Chris said that all Chris's are alike when the footages did not recall that. And I just kind of feel like Debbie must need a job if she's lying so much for
yeah,
national
she's
television.
definitely trying to get on. And she's going through the wrong person, Ashley. Like
Yeah.
she's definitely trying to get on and she's going through the wrong person. Girl, how you going like you on TV, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the Potomac editors, I don't know, they're a bit more savage. Like they really be pulling receipts. Like I feel like no other franchise, I don't know if they all the same editors, But I just feel like these Potomac editors really be pulling folks' card. And I'm trying to figure out why they would let her get on TV anyway. Like, she doesn't even give me, like, I don't want to see her.
You know, the same reason why they wanted Yvonne on there, you know, just to stir the
That's,
pot.
yes, that's
And
what she's giving. She's giving Yvonne.
and Kiara, guess what?
What? They
I
friends?
think I think what's her name? Debbie. I think Debbie doing it for free.
She probably is. She looks very desperate. She looks very desperate.
I want to
Cause
know.
girl, his elbow was getting close. Girl, are you for real? You just gonna make all this up?
He was nowhere near you. First off, he was at the bar. You came over there by him, sis. Then you spoke to him first, knowing that you had a husband. Why is you going out your way talking to men? And this is what I don't understand about Jizzy. If you feel so uncomfortable talking to a man in private, don't talk to a man in private. If Debbie feels so comfortable as a married woman, uncomfortable as a married woman with a man talking to him or talking to you, why are you steady trying to talk to him? Like, it's not really making sense. They're liars. They're reaching. They're using Candace's relationship and her marriage to get put onto the show, and it's absolutely crazy to me.
They look very pathetic, and Ashley is right next to them, looking the same way, looking crazy.
Do you
Cause
think? Yeah.
I can't believe Ashley would even like do this. Like, you can feel the thirst oozing off of her little clit.
What
Like,
offer her? What?
off of her little clit.
Oh, I
Like her,
thought you said something else, child.
no, oh my gosh, you're
I
inappropriate.
thought
Like
you
her
said
clit.
her has left her body.
No, I mean her. What
Her
is it? The one
clit.
with the Q.
QUE.
One with the Q.
Right.
Yes, her little gang.
Click
Her
with a
little
Q.
girl gang. I don't know. You just feel the thirst oozing off of them, and
Mm.
it looks bad.
Then
I
they
don't know.
brought Happy Eddie into the situation, and Eddie literally didn't talk to her at all, from what we saw.
When I tell you the brown skin girls are winning,
Mm.
the brown skin girls are winning. Because why are we coming after the brown skin girls?
So wait a minute.
You're indirectly coming after them. You're trying to get to them through their men, making up all this fake stuff. Y'all are mad the brown skin girls are winning. Did you see how Candace and Wendy was sitting? They were sitting pretty,
Pretty, sitting at an
sitting
8,
like queens.
8.5,
And she
according
was
to
over
Mia.
there with her eyebrows looking a mess.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's dissect this real quick. So, Messy Debbie is a light-skinned woman, obviously. I think there was another light-skinned woman who was blonde.
Right.
And
And
the
then there was a
other
brown
lady, was she brown-skinned lady?
Yeah, she's a brown skin girl.
Okay. So that would make Jizzy, Debbie, the random, and Ashley. That's okay. Accusing Candace's husband and Wendy's husband of being flirtatious. That's really interesting when you think about it. Now, I'm not saying colorism has anything to do with anything, but I'm just pointing out the facts of the situation. So y'all just interpret that, you know,
And then
as you'd like.
I just feel like this. They're not gonna come for Karen because I just feel like Karen is she's not way older than them, but her and Ray, they're not gonna come for that. They're really not gonna come for that. They're gonna come. I feel like to me, Eddie and Wendy and Candace and Chris, they're in happy marriages. From what I see on the show, from what I see on social media, they seem pretty happy. And these
Yep.
women, who's coming after them? Giselle, divorced, cheated on, single.
Oh,
Ashley, divorced, cheated on, single.
speak on it.
Like, look, do we see the pattern?
We see
Why
the
are the
pattern.
miserable people coming for the happy? You probably need to take a few notes.
And I loved how Wendy and Eddie like just brushed it off. Like they just laughed about it. Like I love that for them. Yeah.
Yeah, Wendy, Eddie, absolutely love them. Because how crazy does that sound? He was just so smiling. He was just smiling. So, girl,
Now you know I smile a lot too sometimes, and a lot of guys be thinking that I be flirting with them because I'm smiling and I'm like all cheery and stuff like that. So you know, could it have a little bit of validity? Like, why is you so happy when you coming over here? Why is you showing all
like he
26 of them
wasn't even
teeth?
like smiling at her or smiling with her, or I just felt like he was with his people. He was around Chris and Ray, like the other husbands.
Right. It's
It was
guy
giving,
time.
it was giving good energy. but she was so thirsty. She was standing so close to them that she was like, "Oh, he was so smiley." La, 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 la. Girl, Elmo,
Mr.
Big
Wright
Bird.
said, "Ooh, not elbow." Mr. Wright said, "I'm tired of hearing about these." Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, 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 no.
Right.
Right. Let's see. Scott Burks. I slept right through New Year's, falling asleep watching. Oh my God, I watched White Lotus too, over the weekend. Okay, back to the show. I think Jacqueline was definitely their person, but has gotten tired of being under Mia's butt for a coin. She's ready for her own rich man, so she talked her way on this show. Okay, that actually makes kind of a little bit of sense.
I hate to see best friends fall out though. Like I hate when they like enter, come on the show, and then they fall out. I just don't like to see best friends fall out. That's why, like, just child.
You,
I feel like Jacqueline should have just been like a friend of the show, but not so deep in it. Like she going on their trips.
yeah,
She
yeah.
just should have been like a this my friend. We going to lunch. She's giving me advice on how to deal with these women. But she's so deep in it. Of course they gonna fall out. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't. I just don't like to see best friends fall out.
Shireen said, I loved how Eddie and Wendy played that lie dust. One Slice says, Ashley has been very messy this season. Has she?
Been very messy and not slick with it. I mean, at least Giselle. Well, I guess Giselle really not that slick with it either. But Ashley is just not good at this role. She's not good.
Mm. Angelica says, Deborah is giving clown vibes.
Big clown, big circus, Circus Olay, the Universal Circus clown energy. Thing one and thing two clown. Yes, I
Is it giving
completely.
JoJo Circus?
It's giving JoJo Circus. It's giving
Sequel too.
child. She
She
need
gives
to go
clown
back to the
energy.
circus.
All right. So later on in the episode, they have the improv show. It was cute. And then Candace basically kind of slick confronts Debbie, but not really, by asking, "Is this the girl?" Like Ashley was
So
being so desperate to introduce them. I was like, "Oh my God,
yes,
what
that's
producer told
actually
you to
get
do
on my
all that?"
nerves. Ashley gets on my nerves. I honestly, I don't want to say I never liked Ashley, but she be doing these stupid things and questions. So Robin and Candace, they cool again? They cool now?
I think they're okay. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Well, I don't know because after they left Miami, they got into that big old spat. What when they was like cussing each other out, right?
Yeah, but then they went to like a lunch, and I think they resolved it
Okay.
because Robin was the one who was like, "That's the girl who is talking
Right.
crazy."
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, y'all cool,
Y'all
y'all
must
not.
have smoothed stuff over. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Ashley, all that. Oh, Candace, this is Candace. Like, girl,
This is Deborah. By the end, she made sure not to introduce them. And then by the end of the night, she goes, I forgot to introduce you. Oh my God, Candace. By the end of the night, if I haven't been introduced to somebody, then we're not going to get to know each other.
but
Okay.
here's the thing: Candace didn't even speak. She did not speak to Ashley or Giselle. So you trying to introduce me to your friend, girl? I didn't even say hey to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even speaking to you, and you trying to introduce me to your friend that's talking crazy about my husband?
Mm-hmm.
Let's put on our thinking caps. Like,
Mm.
come on now.
And Mia. Okay, so yeah, Candace asked if Debbie is the one that made up the rumor about Chris flirting at the spring fling. By the end of the night, Debbie goes, Candace, do you want to have a private one? Okay, first off, the way she was speaking to Candace though, like, yeah, he was moving his elbow. Like she got a lot of BDE, a lot of balls she had there. Like
Yeah,
he
she
was
was
doing
on
this,
there.
and yeah, he was doing that. And I'm like, you really must be jobless.
She on there trying to work. You remember what Candace said about Ashley at the reunion last year when she was like, "We gotta work. It's time to clock in." That's what they was doing. They was clocking in, child. They
Child.
clocked in.
Okay.
They over there, yeah. They was at work for real.
And
Working
Candace
for
wasn't
whatever.
paying her no mind. And then Sesame Street character asked for a 101 and Candace goes, no, you need to go read a book to a child and do your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s, Miss Elmo.
Yes, I know that's real.
Okay. And then what I found interesting was the fact that Mia in the confessional rated Wendy and Candace an 8, but Debbie a 4.5.
That was funny. Um,
That was shady as.
that was, I was like, okay, Mia. At this point, is she cool with Candace too? Who is cool with Candace and Wendy? Just Karen?
uh
I'm
Karen,
so
Robin is
confused.
cool with Candace a little bit. I think
I
uh
don't know who is cool with who.
honestly, why are they cool with Mia? Like, cause didn't Mia threaten to kick them out?
Exactly. Exactly. She was
This
like, y'all
friend
can
group
go
is
find
starting to become confusing.
I don't know who cool with who. I don't. I just. It's all a mess. And then they done brought this again. They done brought Elmo and all of them into the show. So I'm trying to figure out why they keep bringing these. I'm sick of this. No, I don't want to see Jacqueline. I don't want to see Deborah, Debbie, whatever.
Really?
I'm getting sick of all these friends.
Damn. They
I
have to
was
introduce more characters so that the show remains spicy because people like Jizzy doesn't have a storyline. They don't have storylines.
honestly, she really doesn't. What is Giselle doing?
I think
I
in the
feel
next episode she's gonna go to the hospital. Um
okay.
so I had read an episode description where it went Giselle goes to the hospital for whatever crisis she's having. And I was like, okay, so she has a storyline. Besides taking her kids to the nail salon.
She ain't got no storyline. She has
Robin
nothing.
Dixon is trying on wedding dresses
Okay, for a wedding. I mean, for what though? We
for
just
the
don't keep.
for the courthouse.
Child, if they make it there, if they make it
Um. Okay, let's see. Hey Logan, she says, "Who was that whole group that Ashley brought? The pretty young things."
yeah, them, the child.
Ebony Adams wrote, "They pick at Mia too and gaslight her. They hate Karen. Girl, ain't nobody friends." Do they pick on Mia? I think that honestly, what I'm not really understanding is the fact that Mia doesn't find an issue with Giselle making her sex life a topic of conversation at every single event and meetup. Like, I would be offended by that. Like, every time I meet with you, you want to talk about my sex life. Every time I meet with you, you want to talk about who I had sex with, who I didn't want to have sex with. And granted, Mia is very sloppy with it and she's very open with it, kind of. But since you don't want to talk about nothing else, like, it kind of irritated me that y'all had y'all's first live show for a podcast that was nominated for an NAACP award, and you took that opportunity to ask Mia about her sex life, and we had a whole 30, 45-minute conversation about it. Like, why
Child.
is Mia's sex life so heavy on your mind, sis? It's weird. Do you want to be in her cooch with a magnifying glass and a damn
Child, she trying to
candle?
be a part of the gang too. She trying to be with Mia and Gordon.
That's what it sounds like. Like, why are you so concerned whether they has and you keep bringing you don't every fucking event. Jizzy, do you
Well,
like women's?
we already know Giselle is weird. So
And why was Mia even in what's her face cooch? While it was yeast
yeah, that was nasty. She said that she had a yeast infection and she's looking in it.
and
Now,
touching it.
like,
Did you have a mask? Did you have gloves? Did you have glasses to cover? Like,
I just feel like
whoa.
that's
Like, they
let's
didn't have a clinic on campus. Were they in school or something?
I don't know what that. It sounded like they was grown. It sounded like they was grown. They was grown enough to know that that's nasty.
Okay.
It's never that serious. We can take you to the doctor. We can take you to the free clinic. It's never that serious. Like,
It's never that serious. Yeah, I'm not looking at nobody cooch. Sorry, Kiki. I can't look at your cooch. If you got a hot box, I can't look at it.
LOL.
It's always the weird looking friend. Zabida says the realtor. It's always the weird looking friend that think everybody man want them. Deborah need to stop.
Okay, yes, I love that. Yes.
Y'all really think Miss Debbie weird looking? Miss Thing right here.
I mean, well, look at the picture you chose.
Oh, well, it kind of was a bad picture because they caught the screenshot while she was. And then
LOL.
the way her face goes is like,
And her eyebrows. Somebody said she looked like the Grouch.
ooh, why is y'all doing her like that? Nah, y'all not finna do Miss Debbie Cakes. Did she
LOL.
have insurance? Jacqueline, probably not. She couldn't pay for the Porsche. I'm being
What
messy.
she said she made her own coins.
All right, Patricia Rowe. I was very proud of Candace when the girl asked her, "Can they talk?" and she said, "No, I don't think so." She kept it 100, and her mama left up on out of there. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, Candace did good. Like she didn't go in on her. Like she didn't start yelling and all that stuff. She did handle that very well.
With a lot of class and a lot of grace, just like how Wendy and Eddie handled their situation with a lot of class and a lot of grace. And I wish that's how Candace would treat the accusations that Jizzy put on him about, luring him into her
Well,
into
here's
the
the
room.
thing: like Giselle was supposed to be her friend,
That's
so
true. Yeah.
that's gonna hit a little. I mean, look with the Eddie and Wendy when Giselle was saying, "Oh, the Eddie rumors." Giselle was supposed to be their friend, somebody who they invited over to their home and all that stuff, and now she's talking crazy. So it's always gonna hit a little harder when it's somebody you know. When it's a stranger, obviously we're not gonna give it no attention.
But I don't understand how anyone can be Giselle's real friend. Like, you know how she is. If you look at how your friend is doing other people in the friend group, then that should tell you right there that that's not your friend. And really, she's only loyal to. I'll give Giselle this. At least she's pretty much loyal to Robin. At least she's not like a Kenya where Cynthia and Kenya are supposed to be best friends, and then I'm shading you on your businesses and I'm shading you on your life. Like, so I'll give Jizzy that. She is loyal to Robin most times. But just see how she has treated every marriage on this show. As long as I don't have a man, none of y'all gonna have one either. Okay? And I'm gonna exploit y'all's lives so that I can have a storyline for the damn television show. Somebody said she looked like Shamar.
LOL. I'm through it.
Shamar MCO? Is that, do she look like
No, Shamar did him.
the one that
The
be
one
dancing
with the
like
Yeah, the one that be going like this. Him.
LM?
No, she slick dude though. She slick
No,
dude.
she don't.
Yes, she do right there in that picture. Ebony is right. I agree.
Why are
Like,
y'all making fun of what y'all not finna do? That girl do not look like Shamar.
oh my gosh. I'm about to fall out. I'm about to fall
I be seeing
out.
Shamar on my For You page and I'll be like, girl, back up from the camera, girl. Listen.
Child, I saw him and Roland Ray like get into it on a live. It was so funny.
Ashley is doing exactly what the producers want, though. It's wrong, but she is working hard for the money.
Exactly. She is going to work every day. She got to. Um, Michael Darby. It don't sound like Michael Darby giving her no money.
Mm-mm.
So she got to work.
Mm-mm.
She has to work. She has to clock in every day. She on her 9 to 5.
Lynn says Gazelle is jealous of those relationships. You think so, Kira?
100%. Yes, I agree.
Really?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Mm.
You see, did
Yeah.
she try to ruin Ashley's marriage? No. Who was jealous of Michael Darby? Like,
I don't really think it's so much jealousy. I just kind of feel like Giselle is a very emotionalist, non-vulnerable person, and she keeps everything bottled up. And I feel like a part of that personality trait is keeping a lot about her personal life private. And so I just feel like she could be jealous. That might be a factor. But I feel as though it's a strategic thing. It's a strategic thing to remain on the show to keep a check. How can I share the least about my own personal life? Because that's embarrassing. What's his name? Sherman,
yeah.
J Maul. Every time you bring a man on the show, he's dissing you or cheating on you or both. Okay, so how can I deflect from my own personal woes and put the spotlight on somebody else, but still make it seem like I have a storyline and still make it seem like I'm working and that I'm doing something? Just exploit everybody else's life. If I work overtime to try to milk these storylines out of these girls, I can show less of what's in my bedroom. which I just kind of feel like is fucked up. Like, if you're dating somebody, I'm sorry, they need to be on the show. Okay? I
Period.
remember the time where Nene Leakes went and dated that white man who gave her the Rolex, and she was talking about some bling, bling, bling bitches is man.
John, Papa
Okay?
John's.
If Nene can show her dating life, Jizzy, you can show your 3 boyfriends up there in Potomac, okay? And we know one of them, you at least is you just getting the D. Mm-hmm. The D and the DC.
I
Uh,
agree with that. I do think Giselle is trying to stay on this show as long as she can. But in addition to that, it does give jealousy vibes because it's giving jealousy and it's giving Mean Girl. That's what
Definitely
she,
giving Mean Girl. Definitely giving Mean Girl. We saw Portia dating on the show. Like, if Portia
Portia
can date
dated.
Oliver,
Yes. Oh, I loved him. He was my favorite one.
Todd.
Him and Todd. Him and Todd were my favorites.
I don't know if you remember this, but she dated a football player, and I think they
Mhm.
did a scene or
Duke.
whatever.
I think that was his
Duke.
name. He played for the Giants, I think,
Mm-hmm.
or the Bills, somewhere in New York. Um,
Like, why are you
yeah.
trying to hide your date? Like, let us see, like, what is really going on with Giselle. I feel like Giselle could be so much more of a likable character if we actually like get to see her real life. Like, let us
The
relate to you.
the only time I really like Giselle is when she's with her children,
I
and
don't even like her then. Mm-mm.
she's doing like fun stuff with them. That's the only time I like Giselle. Outside of that, I don't really care for her. Well, y'all know how I feel about the Green Eye Bandits. I don't really care for them at all.
Mm.
Robin is not getting on my nerves as much. When it comes to her and Wendy, yes, I do not like Robin when she be acting crazy like that. But to see her when she had that little meeting with Chris and Candace, like, I think Giselle's doing too much. That's when I started to like Robin. Because I'm like, can you be, is it subjective or objective? Objective?
Objective, like when she's not being
Like,
biased
yeah,
towards
you
Giselle.
always have to agree with Giselle. And I saw like a little bit of just Robin in
Mm.
those moments. And that's when I think I like Robin away from Giselle.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I have had this suggestion for the producers for a long time. I say get rid of Robin.
I
Get rid of
mean, yeah,
Robin.
Robin's not doing anything. So
Get rid of Robin and allow Giselle to, because I feel like there's this power dynamic in the group, and I feel like Giselle holds a lot of power, and I don't think she should hold this much power within the group. I feel like she just has a lot of influence. Okay, when she say jump, like Mia, this whole girl came up to you talking about this is what cancer no cancer looks like, and then 2 seconds later you cool with a girl. Like, no. Okay, so they need to get rid of her sidekick, which is Robin. Allow Giselle to navigate the friend group without somebody all up her ass cheeks. And then Candace and Wendy need to be able to invite a best friend on, just like how Ashley can invite Miss Pretty Young Thing and, Shamar and stuff like that. Let Wendy and Candace, like, where the fuck is Ascale? Well, Ascale
where
was
is
Robin's
the
friend,
scholar?
but still,
Where is
we
the
want
scholar?
Ascale back.
Yes, we do. Hashtag bring a scholar back. Justice for a
Justice for
scholar.
Ascale.
Like, she was everything. She was so gorgeous. Oh my god, I love that woman.
Gorgeous, fashionable, wife, husband, excuse me. She had the kids. Like, that
And
was
she was
dumb on Bravo's.
brown skin girl from Africa. She was Ethiopian. Shout out to Ethiopia. Like, a scholar was literally everything.
Everything. And then
I
some
can't think
folks,
of any of Karen's friends who I really stand, but
Mia, well, she brought on Mia. So,
okay.
um, did she ever have a friend?
I don't remember.
Okay, let's read some comments. She is jealous. Angie
Yeah.
says she is jealous and she wants everyone's life to be in peril except for hers. 811 says all of a sudden Ashley has a group of girlfriends. Ooh, not all of a sudden, child. It's like, Nene, where did these friends come from?
I was gonna say they did kind of just come out of nowhere. Like, they've been around for 12 years. I've never seen none of them.
Queen T wrote Giselle is bitter and dry, if you know what I mean.
Ooh.
Dry as in her box. This is Giselle's only income. She has reasonably shady.
What happened to Every Hue?
It's a defunct business.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Jizzy knows this is her last season trying to take down marriages. She has said once the twins leave, she will be openly dating. I don't understand. What's the difference between openly dating while, huh?
I personally feel like if you got children and you're dating, you need to go ahead and introduce the person to the children, because I don't believe in dating someone and then a year later, 6 months later, you're introducing them to your kids. What if they don't like each other?
Okay, wait a minute. You gotta vet these. You gotta vet them, and
I'm
sometimes
not
it take a
saying
little bit
bring
of a
them around.
while.
I'm not saying bring them around next week, but I feel like when communication is very much upfront, and her kids are grown ish, they're grown enough to know that she's dating. So I feel like as soon as you feel like, okay, this could be potential husband, stepdad energy, let's go ahead and
So what
introduce
happens
people.
if you fall in love with the man and then you introduce him to the kids and then the kids don't like him?
Well, that's a very sticky situation.
Hmm. At this
I,
point, fuck them kids.
well, I wouldn't say that now. You have to say
Especially if
every
they grown. If they 15, 16, 17 years old, fuck them kids.
child. I think you need to take everybody's
Mama
opinion.
gotta live.
Okay, but these are
Mama
your
gotta be
children.
happy.
Don't you want to be protected? Look at Tyrone and them and Sheree.
Yeah.
Her kids tried to warn her.
But I feel like a lot of the times, and this is just my philosophy. I don't have kids. I don't plan on having kids ever.
So that just
But
means you don't have
because
some.
I'm a very selfish person and I just kind of feel like one of the reasons why I just can't see myself having kids, at least right now, is just because I'm gonna put myself first. Like, is that wrong? Like, I have to be
Um,
happy before my kids, before I can extend happy lives to my kids. I feel like the parent has to be happy. As long as the kids aren't being abused or neglected or not heard, that's a different story. But I just kind of feel like I'm gonna be happy. Like, a happy parent means happy kids. I don't know.
I agree. I think when the parent is happy, the child should be happy. For me,
Now, don't
I
be going introducing a whole bunch of men to your kids now. Tokyo
that's what.
Season.
But my whole thing is, I don't think you should do that. I don't think children should see a revolving door of women or men. Like if it's a dad, like, oh, this is my girlfriend today, this is my girlfriend tomorrow. No, I don't think that's healthy. But I think that introducing them at a good point in time would be best. It would just be best for everybody in the situation. So
Okay.
everybody is aware. And
Hmm.
maybe you don't right off the bat be like, yeah, this is my man. Maybe he just come around, this is a friend, this is so and so. Like sometimes I feel like you gotta ease your way into things.
Hmm. Angie wrote, I'm just really tired of Giselle's terrible, 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 terrible wigs. Gorgeous real hair. Wish she would do much more with it. Let's see. Ascala don't want them coming for her marriage and got the ASAP after this shit.
Okay, I can see that. Because they don't have no respect for nobody marriage. So
Angie said I agree. Fuck them kids.
LOL.
Um yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just I understand like your kids you take your kids' opinion into consideration. You let the kids feel like they are heard. I do also feel like that's important because a lot of the times parents they are dismissive when it comes to their kids and then their kids end up having self-esteem issues because the people that are supposed to care for them and love for them and listen to the things that they have to say, it's like no, you dismiss them. Now listen, I will listen to my child and I will make sure that they feel heard. But at the end of the day, Papa going to do what Papa needs. Okay.
Excuse me. Uh-uh.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Just like I'm not gonna tell them who to date or who to be with unless they're crazy. Like I'm gonna try to steer you in a different direction, but at the end of the day, like you be with whoever you want to be with. Okay. Okay, final thoughts on this episode. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Potomac never lets me down. I will say that. I don't think I've ever been let down with a season. The episodes have been juicy. They've been interesting. Um,
That
even
preview
though
was
the
good, right?
huh,
That preview was good, wasn't it?
yeah, it was was very interesting the way they put it together like a silent movie. A part of me was
Right.
annoyed. I'm like, okay, so I was split.
I
I was
loved
like,
it.
okay, this is cute, this is cool, this silent movie stuff. But then I was like, no, I want to hear what they saying. Like, I need to see some colors. It was in black and white. I was like, wait a minute.
I think
Like,
that's what makes it interesting though, because it's like, oh, we gonna have to wait to see what the girls is talking about.
I'm
Charisse versus
excited. Yeah.
what's her face? Charisse versus Karen.
Karen and you team Ladon, period. I don't at this point I don't care what Karen do. I think I'm gonna always ride for Karen. Because
Mm,
she's just I feel like one of the most authentic people on the show.
mm.
So I like I said, Potomac has never let me down. Even the new characters that's getting on my nerves, like I'm just excited to see how all of this plays out. And with
Yeah,
all of this juiciness, like with Wendy and Mia, the all this fighting and the rumors and all that stuff,
it's
I'm
juicy.
ready for the reunion.
Me
I'm
too.
ready for people's like cars to get declined, like all of the receipts. I'm ready to hear people's explanations. Like I'm so excited.
I am too. I am too. Nicki Minaj part 2. Let's go.
Yes. To call Nikki. I hope she been watching.
Child, Nicki Minaj somewhere crying because she ain't received no Grammy nomination, child.
Okay, don't do the queen.
I just saw a clip on TikTok where Nicki Minaj was doing an interview and the guy asked her like, how many things? This was in 2012. They was like, in 10 years, how many Grammys? Like by 2022, how many Grammys you think you would have won? And she said 10.
Oh, they hate
I
her.
felt so bad for her. I was like, oh, I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad.
They don't like Nicki Minaj, and your best friend Jason Lee isn't he a part of the Grammy board? So she
My
definitely like
best friend,
yes,
Jason Lee.
yes.
Why, somebody said the other day, yo man, Jason Lee.
Oh, not your man,
Like, my
child.
man. Wow. No. He is a part of something like where with press where he can get press onto the carpet or something like that.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like in the
He
room.
said he doesn't vote. So,
Oh, okay.
but it's
Well,
voted on upon your peers, and the people in the music industry don't think Nicki Minaj's songs are that good as of late. But it's not like she ain't ever been nominated before.
my whole thing is I feel like real queens move on queen time. And
Period.
then when I think about people who don't have Grammy, well, yeah, like Katy Perry ain't got one, and we know she was the queen of pop
Mm,
from 2010 to 2014. She was
right.
doing it. So the fact that Katy Perry doesn't have a Grammy, Beyonce still ain't got record of the year, and
Album
we
of the
know,
year.
yeah, album of the year, and we know Beyonce should have won, self title should have won, Lemonade should have won. So I don't put too much on the Grammys.
Chris Bassett just recently tweeted and he said, "So who came up to who and asked, who came up to who, asked, introduced who to who and what to who?"
Oh, talk about it.
I would just like to again thank RHOP Production and the team in the editing room for continuing to show the lies, the lies these women continue to tell about me.
Shout out, yes, again, shout out to this editing team. They are pulling folks' card, and I love it. I love to see it.
Cause Debbie
I
is a
love
liar.
it very much so. Now she was over there talking, tagging Sesame Street in a post. What's she saying now?
Wait, who? What happened?
Okay, Debbie, before the show came on, was like, me and my friends over at Sesame Street. She was playing with an Elmo doll,
This is on
and you
Twitter
look
or
crazy.
Instagram?
It was on Instagram. I want to say the Peach Report people posted it.
Hold on.
You didn't see that?
Tell us what happened.
I gotta go back and read the post. But she had made a post and she was tagging Sesame Street. I don't know what she was saying. Um, and I really didn't see I just know she tagged Sesame Street and she was playing with an Elmo doll. And she was very much faced up in the camera. She looked a mess. She looks very crazy. But she was doing all this popping off before the show came on. What is she saying now? Now that the show is over and we done seen everything, she ain't making no posts. You didn't see it.
No, but
I'm
sis
gonna see if I
is
can
she's
find it.
really working overtime, so she's doubling
She
down on social media.
yes, that's why I'm like, this
Wow.
girl is she looks crazy.
Shamar, you need to pipe down, honey. Like, wait alone. What's
That's
going
okay.
on, honey? Okay.
Do
Sonya
anybody
said,
know this girl Instagram? I hope she didn't take it down.
Child, what is Deborah's Instagram? Chat. What is Deborah's Instagram? Because I need to see this. Sonya says editing and y'all going to editing said y'all are going to start telling the truth one day. Okay. Logan
Oh,
said, and Chris is still not looking at me. Angie said production came through with the quickness, okay, with the flashbacks, child. Okay, as soon as what's her face? As soon as she said, yeah, he was staring at me, I was first off, when she said I was making sure to look this way when she was at the bar, and you know how you can tell, in your peripheral, somebody just staring you down. If you while you are getting a drink at the bar, if your brain is actively going, stare straight, look straight, don't look to the right, don't look to the left, just look straight. That means that you're actually the one that's pressed. That means that
okay.
you're actually the one that's thinking about him. That means that you're actually the one that's fearful and afraid of yourself because maybe you just want Chris Bassett, or you know that you about to make up some bullshit and lie so that you can get on this fucking show. But you look an absolute fool.
Child, go to your DMs. I sent it to you, and she over here talking about some um for the moment of truth to arrive, and you set up.
Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's see, let's see.
I
Um,
cannot with this girl.
Let me see if I can play it.
Is
Why
her
the
name
fuck?
Deborah or Deborah? Because it's spelled,
Ooh.
isn't it spelled the same? Her name finna be Browse.
Shamar. It's Shamar to me.
Come on,
Shamara.
I like that.
Shamara.
Come on,
Wait a
Shamara.
minute.
Shamara
I
Browse.
really want to play this.
This girl is playing with a Elmo doll. I'm glad she know where she stay. I'm glad she know where she stay.
Okay, wait. Let me.
Oh, excuse me while I fluff my natural eyebrow. Okay. Oh, thank you, Elmo. So sweet. You know, I get a little hungry in the morning. Oh, hello, Mister. I got a cookie for you. It's
Oh, she brought out two of them.
Not Cookie Monster.
Thank you so much, Cookie Monster. Thank you. I love my friends. A little thirsty though.
This girl is crazy.
She's a weirdo. She's a weirdo.
Cookie Monster, are you getting emotional? Why? Because it's a new year, it's very exciting. Oh, let me help. Let me help you. Let me fold this napkin up. Happy New Year, everyone.
Y'all, she's literally playing with dolls.
This girl called the police right now.
265 days. Where the hell does live at?
Wait, what did the caption say?
On Sesame Street. The captain said she did tag Sesame Street. She said, Deborah, we finna. Let me go to this girl Instagram page.
First of all, you wonder why the Sesame Street characters don't hug the black kids. And like,
Oh,
you wonder why. Because we're up here doing stupid stuff like this.
they don't hug
And
the black kids. Oh, you talking about at the amusement park?
yes.
I
And
was
you
like,
wonder
wait, what?
why would she tag Sesame Street? And this,
Please do not bring Elmo into your messy mess.
I know that's real. Sesame Street is like, girl,
Deborah. Her name is William. She's a Williams.
Deborah.
Not Deborah, child. Deborah, girl, what is this? Hold on, can y'all see that? Yeah, we can see. Okay, let's bring us down. Bye, Deborah. Let me get rid of Deborah. Hold on.
Shamar
Okay, put
cousin.
us down there. Not Shamar, cousin, child. Bye, Shamara. Um, what the fuck?
Where's her apology video?
New Year, everyone. Oh, excuse me while I fluff my natural eyebrow.
I don't know if y'all can hear that, but this girl
Thank you,
crazy.
Elmo. So sweet.
Okay, so she wrote, my friends over at Sesame Street wanted to wish my diva butterflies a very happy new year. Most importantly, a happy true year. Will you all be tuning in tonight? Ashley must have sent her the screener beforehand, because what? Are you guys tuning in tonight at 8 p.m. on Bravo TV for the moment of truth to arrive on? What do you mean the moment of truth? Sis, you lied. And they
Very
proved
much so
it.
giving big liar energy.
What
I hope
the
y'all
hell?
going in on her. I hope y'all going in on her on these comments.
Somebody said, V-Star said, are you deleting the comments? Deborah is deleting comments that are not
Period.
favorable towards her on her Instagram page, y'all.
She knew that was going to happen. Or maybe she didn't know.
Let's
You
see.
think
Huh?
you think Ashley sent her the whole episode before it aired? She
Ashley
couldn't
probably
have.
sent her why?
Not if she over here talking about something, let's get to the truth, and she's deleting comments.
Well, maybe she's just intentionally being delusional.
Oh, okay.
Like, just trying to get ahead of it, acting like she unbothered and acting like, I don't know. But you were clearly lying, sweetie. Oh, she used a folded tissue.
For what?
For Elmo or for the Cookie Monster.
She got a lot of time on her hands.
Wait.
She has puppets. These are hand puppets. You couldn't even get a real doll.
Does she have a child?
She got 2, I think.
No, she ate it. Did she eat it from the mouth?
Yes, she did.
What the hell? Oh,
What did she
is
do?
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
What did she do?
Not
And
a
she has
Cookie
a sippy
Monster
cup?
cuppy sippy cup.
Oh,
She went to the
get
store and
this girl
bought
out of
this.
here. Get this girl out of here, please. Please.
Kiera, she bought this at Target today.
She has a lot of time on her hands.
And look,
She
she's
has
shading
to try.
Candace with the tissue. You saw that?
She needs to shade. Child.
Debbie. Okay, this was a week ago. Dear Elmo, the cookies have been delicious. May I have more? Love, Bert and all my friends.
She said that?
She really is trying to get on the show. Yeah, that's her caption. And then the location or whatever this is tagged the Sesame Street Kids with the Sesame Street theme song.
She working overtime.
Debbie.
She's working overtime.
Debbie. Wow, that's weird. Oh, this is Debbie and Jacqueline.
Oh yeah, she really trying to get on both of them. Honestly, cancel both of them. I don't want neither one.
That's
I don't want either one of them.
Wow.
Neither one of them.
Oh, they're Blasian? Is she Blasian?
That's all fine and dandy. I still don't want them.
Oh, and this Jacqueline page, child. Jacqueline, what is okay? Anyways,
I would rather keep Jacqueline than the other girl, but they're honest. Both of them honestly giving me.
It's weird behavior.
She's obsessed. I don't.
She does have kids. She wants to be on TV. Ain't no way you just have an Elmo. I don't think you ain't got no Elmo sippy cup. She did not just have you think she had them puppets just laying around for her kids?
She went out of her way. She went out of her way to get those.
Had to. Somebody said she is not cute.
It's giving freaking fraud. They're declassifying the show.
Y'all, we cannot talk about this lady's looks. Not freaking fraud, child. Who, Jacqueline and
yes, it's giving freaking fraud. And I'll let y'all decide who is who.
Oh, wow.
They are declassifying the show.
Wait a minute, Kiki. Deborah Williams has RHOP in her bio?
What did she say?
She said, it says, hello world, God first, wifey. She has a husband? Or is she married to God?
She said her husband's name is Chris.
Right. You're right. Truth and Heroes mommy. Pet mom to Julius Caesar. I am a lover. RHOP at Bravo TV. Girl, really?
I don't really see Andy giving her a job. That's just me.
And you're the Yavanna of the group. You're the Yavanna of the season. Like, sis, you're embarrassing yourself.
I don't really see Andy giving her a job. But that's just me.
I guess this her husband, child.
Okay. Well.
Child. It's giving Sesame Street and it's giving Predator and Prey and
Whoa.
it's giving all types of TV and movie characters, honey.
Child.
Her hair is cute.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Her hair is cute.
I
Child.
like the beats. I like the beat.
I gotta be quiet on this one. I'm gonna have to be quiet. I really don't want to show the kids, but I just want to see the man. So that's the only reason why I'm clicking on this.
Child.
Her kids are cute though. They're cutie pies. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. This is a mess. Yeah. You got the nerve to have RHOP. I mean, you really are trying to get on this show.
I'm good on her. I mean, if y'all like her, then that's all I'm saying.
All right, Kiki. Well, thank you for joining us. Do you want to shout out anything social media?
My birthday's on Thursday. Period. Big
Period.
27.
Child,
So,
where you go? There you go.
Big 27. My birthday's on Thursday. Where my Capricorns at? Hashtag Capricorns. Hashtag Earth Signs. We in the building. So yeah, if y'all want to see my journey to Tampa, you can follow me at Kiki the Cupcake Girl on Instagram because it's gonna be a movie. I'm so excited.
All right, so we need everybody to say happy birthday in the comments really quickly before we get on out of here. Also, if you enjoyed tonight's live, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the links down below. We are, did you see my outfit, Kiki?
No, I didn't.
We are promoting Fashion Nova.
Oh, I like this.
Thank you. I took it without you because you definitely were supposed to help me.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It's cool. So go ahead and click the links down below if you want to shop Nova Men and Fashion Nova. We got the birthdays in the chat.
I love y'all so much. Thank you.
You are receiving so much love. That's what's up. All right. So, yes. All right. So thank you so much, Kiki. I appreciate it. And we will see you later.
Bye. Y'all have a good night.
All right. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and log out. Before you leave, we have one requirement, and that is that you like the video. Like the video. All right. I love you guys. Let me know how y'all felt about the entire episode in the comments down below. And then again, if you want to shop Nova Men and Fashion Nova, click the links in the description box. I love you guys. Thank y'all for showing Kiki some love. We had fun. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and log off and go to sleep. Love you guys. Don't forget to create a great night. Bye. See you later.